happy Thursday. I hope you're having a great week. As you can tell by the title, it is back to school season. I, along with many other people, have returned to school or work or anything. I thought I'd give you a little supply haul and just some tips for how I'm getting through online schooling, what I think is useful to have, or just like any tips in general. So I'm going to kind of split this into, I think, three. I have a little list here so I don't go off track. Yeah, I'm splitting this into three parts. So I have like supplies, and I have physical needs, just things that I feel like self-care and things like that, and then also just some tips that I think maybe you could download, like some apps and things like that. So let's see where this takes us. I also just finished my class. It was from 5 to 8, so I'm a bit delirious. It's been a long day, but I'm here to show you some things. I love hauls, so let's get started. So for the first part of this, I'm going to show you some physical supplies. To start off, I just have a notebook, which I love writing things down in class. Like today, I found myself writing in here because I always forget my questions, so I always write them down, and you always want to have a piece of pen and paper on hand because you never know when you're going to need it. Second, there's this cute gift that my friend got me, which has like all these sticky notes, things like that I love to leave them on my laptop, so then I have reminders of like what to do, or you could leave like quotes or something to remind you, just to stay motivated. It also comes with these like reading tabs, so when you go through your textbook or something, you can just place a little sticker on there. I love colored pens because I color code my courses and my assignments just so I kind of can differentiate them, like according to the week or according to the hour, just things like that. And I definitely approve of these. You definitely need these, and it makes it look fun. Like instead of looking at a black pen or a blue pen, you have a rainbow. Highlighters. You need it. Go through your syllabus, go through any piece of paper you have, and just highlight anything you want. Sometimes I go overboard. I've learned not to highlight physically on readings because I just am highlighting everything, and then I'm like, what was the point of this reading though? Because half the page is highlighted. But I approve. Even though I'm in my own home, I was finding myself sanitizing like 3 different times during the lecture, just like me sitting at home sanitizing with the Zoom window. Like imagine that. Also, side note, all the supplies that I'm like showing you right now are from my birthday gift that you saw in my last video from my friend. But anyways, paper clips. I love paper clips. I am always printing things and like putting them together, and these ones are very cute. Funny story, actually, I don't know if it was high school or first year university, I always carried around a mini stapler, and I was like that person to my friends where they all knew I had a stapler, and when we needed to hand in assignments, they would just be like, can I borrow this quickly? Like they knew I had one, because sometimes staplers just aren't around you. Like I remember in high school specifically, we had an English grade hall and someone would always steal it. Like for what, I don't know, but I definitely think you should invest in your own, especially a mini one. Take it on the go. I think it's a great deal. I just wanted to show these cute little cats that my friend got me. Aside from supplies, one tip I definitely have is to make a Gmail account, or an account that you can do multiple things on it. Like with Gmail, you can use Google Docs, which I take all my notes on, and it's basically based on internet, so you can do it, like access it anywhere, and you can download the file as like a PDF, presentation, doc, like everything. I highly recommend doing that, and I also recommend if you have friends in the class, you can make a group Google Doc and take notes on that. My friends and I would do it all the time, and yeah, it's a very valuable source. You can also use the Sheets app, which is like Excel. Basically everything is like PowerPoint, Excel, Microsoft Word, but Google version. But I highly recommend it because I found most of my classes need those, and it's just very accessible when you're working on group projects. Yeah. Oh, and I found when I was applying to jobs, they really like using Google Hangouts and Google Meet, so you want to make sure you have a Gmail. I'm unsure if it's like you can use another email for those, but I 100% think you should make a Gmail. Like, not sponsored, but imagine. And oh my god, I am not a physical calendar person. Never completed one. Just no. Like I'll do it for 1 week. It's not good. Not my style. But I highly recommend Google Calendar, or you can attach your iCloud, I believe, on your phone to your laptop and your calendar there. So I put in like all my classes. Someday this week I'll go through it and put in all my assignments and everything, but I highly recommend using the calendar function because you can color code them and it'll get alerts too of when your classes are, and 100% recommend that. Now moving on to more of physical needs, you need comfy clothes or anything you feel comfortable in. For example, I don't know if you can see, I am wearing these sequin shorts that I got from Victoria's Secret on sale like last summer, and they are so comfy and sequined and I love them. But I definitely have found myself last semester. My friend made fun of me for it. I like rewore the same 3 shirts because they were so comfy. Now I had class like one time a week, like visually or synchronize. I don't know the word, but yeah. Recommend comfy clothes. I also recommend having a cup of water or something on hand because I have such a dry throat. Like the weather, once it gets cold, and just like in general, I always wake up with a sore throat. I definitely need a humidifier, so it's a me issue. Maybe you guys don't need this, but definitely recommend having some type of drink on hand just because you probably will have to talk more. I found that in my classes. And also, I really recommend these Crystal Light water droplets. They're like 0 calories, 0 everything, and they taste very good. You just put like a little drop in the water and it makes your water fun. Definitely also want a good pair of headphones, which I thought I had, but then they didn't work today. But they were just the ones like these ones from Apple for your laptop. I'm pretty sure I kept bending them last semester, so they just like stopped working on me. So that's something I'll also need. Another random little physical need is definitely take care of yourself. Like I will personally probably be living off these caffeine solution under eye drops from The Ordinary because I just don't sleep ever. But you definitely need to be taking care of yourself. The weather's gonna start getting drier, so make sure you're hydrating your skin. I really like this Laneige lip balm. Just keep yourself hydrated, keep yourself healthy. It gets really hard, and just know that you're never alone and always reach out to your teachers, which I will get into in this next section. We're now moving on to more so the tips that I have for you. I am in my 5th and final semester of my undergrad, so I feel like I have learned a lot, yet like not much. I still need help myself, but I just want to give you some tips that I think might help you. So something I never really did up until honestly the last 2 years was keep in contact with my profs, my TAs, and everyone. Just like emailing them if you need help, or emailing them if you have a question, because I personally am someone, I don't like raising my hand to speak when I was in person classes. I just sat there, ate my food, not literally, but you know, and I definitely utilize the emails more now just to like let them know. Like for example, today my prof was explaining this assignment, but I got really confused because it was overheating in my room and I just like, my brain wasn't working, so I just emailed her being like, hey, how y'all doing? I need help. So basically they're always there to help you too. And I know there's also sometimes on Canvas, at least there's a comment section. If you want to let your prof or TA know something, let them know. Like do not hide anything. Like most of the time, in my experience at least, they are here to help you, so please utilize that. I wish I did earlier. And also if you're going to grad school or something, you can use them as a reference too. So just building those connections are really gonna help you. I also really recommend having an escape of some sort, as in like once you close your laptop, maybe read a book. Yeah, right, like you just did all your reading, so you're gonna read a book. No. But my escape, for some reason, it's Twitch. Like I don't game. And for some reason in the summer, I just got really addicted to it. That's actually how I met. Basically all the girls on here were watching someone stream, and then we just went into a group chat and everything. Then we ended up here. But yeah, mine is Twitch. I'll link mine below. Oh, and YouTube. YouTube to me is like Netflix, as in I could sit there and watch YouTube videos for hours, but with Netflix, I can't last like 10 minutes and my attention span's gone. But that's just a bit about me. My 3rd tip is have a playlist, a study playlist, or just a playlist that kind of relaxes you and just gets you out of whatever mood you're in. Like for example, today, to be personal, I got a bit of bad news, so I just sat in my backyard and listened to my Taylor Swift Sad Bops playlist, and it really helped me. Like I just kind of sat there, vibed. Yeah, I really recommend it. I don't really listen to music while I study, but I know there's a bunch of beat music that you can have in the background while you read and things like that have helped for a lot of people. My 4th tip is make your area comfortable, whether that's adding a pillow to the back of your chair or just like having light of some sort come in, opening a window. Just, you're gonna probably be there for a lot of the time now, so just make it somewhere that you know you can go to and you won't feel stressed, like nothing really hectic is going on, and just enjoying yourself. These last few tips are actually things I just learned today. In my computer room where I was oilier than the grill of a pancake or something. Like it was not good. So I learned I probably should get a laptop fan, which I actually don't really know what they are, but my friend uses one, and you just like put it under your laptop, I think, and then it just like cools the laptop down. I think that's good to prevent it from like dying on you and things like that. It's not cool when it gets overheated. Then second, a literal fan, because I need some air in there, and blotting sheets. Anyways, this felt very chaotic to film and all over the place, but I hope you learned something. And I know I'm kind of speaking to university level people, but if you are in high school as well, I feel like these tips apply just as well. Like, get to know your teachers. They're there to help you. They're probably struggling too. Like, we're all just going through it. So definitely be a little nicer to yourself and others around you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about school or just like need advice or anything, I can attempt to help you in the comments. Like, I will give you my honest opinion and what I would do, or just things like that. I'm here to help you. You can also DM me on Instagram or anything like that if you need anything. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye. Again, why is my voice sometimes just go out? I was not joking. Like, I need water near me. But anyways,